Hey everybody, this is Dr. Heather Carden with
Suanna Foot.
We are right here at the Natural Grocers in Olathe. Super excited to help share some super simple, easy keto recipes that can be eaten any time of the day. You don't have to be on a keto or low carb diet. These are amazing food ideas that you can have again any time of the day. They're good for any age of the person. So we're gonna quickly, probably in less than, what do you think, 15 minutes, we're gonna make 3 or 4 dishes here.
Yeah.
So we are gonna power cook here today. Know that all the recipes you can find, I'll post them up here later, and all the amazing recipes are found right here at Natural Grocers, which is all non-GMO. They buy grass-fed, local when possible. So if you have a Natural Grocers in your area, please check it out. So Anna's gonna start first with our eggs and greens. So I'm gonna use, we don't have any fancy video equipment here, so we're gonna simply talk. And you know, when you look at the Dirty Dozen, you need to buy spinach, you need to buy kale organically. There are some things you can get away with not buying organically, but spinach is not one of those. And she has, so we have a little bit of coconut oil in there.
Wow.
And she's got just a nice couple handful of greens, which we all need more greens, full of B vitamins. Once you cook down, they're a great pre-digestive enzyme for us. And this is a one-pan deal. We're gonna have 2 eggs any style. So you could use kale, and of course, we are getting organic eggs. You could use duck eggs if you have a chicken allergy, but 2 eggs, any style. I would scramble mine. Suanna's gonna make hers. Bonus.
No.
So we actually have a fertilized egg, ladies and gentlemen. A farmer's girl from Kansas can recognize this. So we're just gonna finish with our demo here, knowing that we will not consume that. Chica, who's here with us, we will not serve her the fertilized egg, but it happens. So again, 1 egg, any style, or 2 eggs any style on your breakfast, and make sure you're rotating your breakfast. Oftentimes people get stuck, especially keto low carb, having the same thing all the time. So we're just gonna flip those greens over, and then we're gonna steam them for just about a minute or 2. And you can use bacon grease if you want, you can use olive oil, coconut oil, any type. We use an organic coconut oil, and always use organic coconut oil. That's not an option either. There's no price difference. You could use grass-fed butter. At our home, we do a lot of Kerrygold, so you can use grass-fed butter. You can also use organic Valley butter, and you could use half butter, half avocado. But when you put a bowl or lid on top of it, it just steams the spinach so nicely. Full of, again, B6, which is one of the most depleted vitamins in our diet. Also B12, folic acid, calcium. And then once you're cooking, you want to add the sea salt afterwards. You never want to put salt on food while cooking because it denatures it. And you're going to see we put a timer on here. We're probably going to have this done in just a couple minutes. Now, oftentimes when people are switching to keto and going from a sugar to a fat burner, I'm the same height as Suanna. I often have them not add the bacon in, but if you're using this for more of a brunch, not just a breakfast, then absolutely you can have. Bacon is a condiment. It's not a meal category. It's not a food category. It is a condiment. So always buy your bacon non-nitrate free. You can have beef bacon, you can have pork bacon, turkey bacon, whichever you like. And so this is really what, can you like that?
Yeah.
So another way if you're trying to get more healthy fats in, so the fats are the avocado oil or the bacon grease or grass-fed butter that you cooked it in. The eggs also have a little bit of fat as well. And as we plate this, it's gonna look beautiful. We like to have a big old plate of greens, and then if you have an egg allergy, you could use smoked salmon, you could use a turkey burger, you could use a chicken burger, so lots of variation. But again, we're under just about 2 minutes, 3 minutes right now. We're in a brand new kitchen, never cooked here, so a little off on our rhythm here. And we've never cooked together.
But we're doing fine. No.
She needs me to move. Want this?
Yes, that's what I want. See, you're reading my mind. So
Awesome.
we will be congruent.
So I eat my breakfast in a bowl all the time. My family laughs at me, but that way I never push or spill anything over. So we like to have a big old pile of greens, and I think she did about 2 handfuls. Hold on a second. You see that didn't make very much at all, so she probably could have done 4 handfuls, because on a keto low carb diet, this is just fiber. It really doesn't count much into your total macro. So super simple to make. You can put some cayenne pepper, garlic salt, salt and pepper, sea salt, whichever you like. However you like it, just put a pinch of something on there. Another thing I like to do as we finish our eggs here, so it looks like
you can add avocado to anything.
Yes.
Anything. And it's always good.
Absolutely. So when you're wanting more fat, you can absolutely put that on here. So we are about done with our breakfast number 1. That's it. How delicious that looks. Again, sea salt. Oh my gosh! And you know
you gotta have the yolk.
So the yolk contains all the choline. If you cook it, then it denatures it and you do not get the effects of the choline. What we found is that choline, again, a runny yellow yolk, actually we found in people with dementia, 60% deficient in choline. Did you know that?
No.
So phosphatidylcholine is those little stick and ball things that you make like in 8th grade. You put around the cell membrane, so it's in every single cell membrane. But new studies show people with Alzheimer's and dementia, 60% deficient. So when you buy local organic eggs, you can absolutely eat the egg yolks, unless you have an egg allergy. So that is breakfast number one.
Phosphatidylcholine works well with milk thistle to help with detoxification.
Absolutely. So you could use any greens. She wanted to use kale. I'm not a super kale fan. You could eat your greens raw. You could put red peppers, green peppers. So she has got a little finished plate here. So if you're busy on the go, she just brought this to work with her. So anybody can take this any time of the day. It can be dinner, it can be lunch, it can go in your kid's lunchbox for school, right?
Yes. I am a big fan of the prep day to make extra meals and have food at the ready.
Absolutely. So the second dish we're going to make is actually a little chia pudding. So people who have an egg allergy, you're vegan, you're vegetarian, this takes less than 45 seconds to make. So you simply take, I don't know what she has measured here. We don't have everything pre-measured out. But what we do is, I use 2 cups, hi Natalie. We use 2 cups of coconut milk, plus I use 1/3 cup of chia, just like this. So we'll hold it up here.
I really like this brand of coconut milk because it's full fat, has no gargum or anything else in it, so it's really clean.
I'm going to tell you what I use. So again, it's kind of whatever
That's
you want to
good
do.
too.
This is a macadamia nut milk if you have a nut allergy. I actually use in my chia pudding, I use a more liquidy, so it's a less fat, just because when you shake it up and let it sit, it doesn't sit very good. So this was one, so I would simply just put my milk in here. Sorry, she's got it in here. Milk in here, and then simply just put the chia in here. We're gonna dump it in there.
Boom.
And then I always put organic vanilla. I put a teaspoon of organic vanilla. I put a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is all for your taste. We know that, go ahead and I'll hold it. Ceylon cinnamon is so important for blood sugar, gut digestion. It's great for balancing your healthy gut bugs and gut flora. So this is all we do. She's gonna put a little bit of cinnamon in there. Again, always buy organic. It is, 20 years ago, organic was hard to find. It was expensive. Now it's amazing price point. So simply put it in there. And you could put some cocoa powder in there if you wanted to, if you like things chocolatey, and then you just shake it. This is all you do. You shake, 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 shake. And then you put it in the fridge overnight. And so I brought mine in the fridge overnight. You're gonna see how nice and thick and creamy it is. So it's nice like a pudding.
Yum.
And then what we like to do, our coconut toast. So then my kiddos like to have it this way. We just put our chia seeds in here. You could drizzle some dark chocolate. You could put a couple blueberries. You could fan a little pretty strawberry. We also, we're gonna use those. I love toasted coconut. It's so great for digestion. It gets your bowels moving. As a doctor, I'm going to talk about that. So I love putting just toasted coconut right on top of there, and maybe a couple of cocoa nibs. Let's show them the cocoa nibs. These are amazing as well. They're just the right size to use. And if you have a chia sensitivity, then you can absolutely use hemp hearts or hemp seeds. They're a little bit lower in carbs, only 1 to 2 carbs per serving. We're going to find
This
5
is the brand we're using.
cocoa
And
nibs.
this is what they look like.
And
And I'm
sprinkle
dripping them all over.
All right.
These are full of minerals for you.
So my kids also like to take this, and they actually like to have it hot. So you can heat it up overnight. You can put a little more coconut milk, almond milk, macadamia nut. You can mix in a little sun butter. You can mix in some almond butter. We have like a whole plethora of stuff. You can put diced pecans, diced almonds. Thank you, on top.
We got pecans.
So we're gonna let the ladies here actually taste that. So doesn't that look decadent and delicious? It's satisfying. So when we talk about
Making
the
me
benefits of chia, this is my Vanna White today. She keeps getting out of the camera. So I'm gonna talk about the benefits of chia and hemp hearts. It stimulates fat loss. This time of year, we know that most people are trying to lose a little bit of fat or avoid gaining it. Also helps promote healthy digestion. It is full packed of energy. It helps balance out your blood sugar for a good 3 to 4 hours. Also helps with satiety, which means you're feeling fuller longer. It's also very, very heart healthy. So it's great for anybody. It also helps energize your workout. That was less than a minute, guys. So you simply shake it up, put it in the fridge overnight, and then pick your dish to serve it in. So we've got 3 or 4 dishes here that we're gonna let the ladies just kind of fix up what they want. So we have breakfast number 1, which is eggs and greens, or salmon and greens, or turkey and greens, whichever you want. Breakfast number 2, which is your chia pudding. You can make this up and have this, like she said, prep on the go. We would make it, have it Monday and maybe Thursday. You always want to rotate through your foods. Another great option that I'm a super fan of in the summertime is actually tuna salad. People think I'm crazy, but I love to put it all the way over there.
I get it.
I'd love to make tuna salad. The only trick with tuna salad is make sure that you're buying the real stuff. So primal mayo, is that what you have?
Yes.
So buy something good quality, primal mayo. Don't buy something with soybean oil and extracts and lecithin in it, because this is your fat source. We're talking about low carb keto. This is your fat source, plus your tuna. And
so it is pole and line caught, so sustainably caught, and doesn't have anything else in it.
And you could use canned salmon, you could use canned chicken, so super versatile. You can absolutely put extra avocado for fat. I love to put onion and celery. We have some celery chopped up over there. You could actually take a half a pepper and you could stuff it full of pepper. You could take a cabbage you need to buy organic as well, a cabbage leaf, and have like a tuna taco, so to speak, or a tuna roll up. What do you do with your tuna salad?
I usually just eat it with a fork.
So again, easy prep on the go. I make a batch of this every other Sunday. I probably do about 10 ounces of salmon, so it lasts several meals. Again, super, super easy. The very last one we have is a fat or mammoth coffee. So we have a coffee mug. We're so prepared. We're going to be awesome next time. Not that we're not awesome right now, but we know it's about being better.
Here's what I drink my coffee in.
So she has got her coffee. Coffee has no calories. It normally does not break a fast because there's nothing in there unless you have a caffeine sensitivity or adrenal issue, or you have a coffee allergy. It could absolutely take you out of your fast. But to make it as a meal, what you want to do is you can add coconut oil. And we talked about this earlier. You can scroll down and ask Dr. Heather, and you're going to see that it really doesn't matter. You don't want to do 2 tablespoons of everything, because then you're like at like 75 grams of fat. So you could put coconut oil in there. You could put, go ahead, what do you have?
I have MCT oil. This one happens to be vanilla hazelnut flavored.
And you can also put the Kerry Gold in there. You could also put, for more of a latte, you could also froth some almond milk or nut milk. I also made some from Exact Can. You have there, Suanna, your coconut. Right, where's your can of coconut? It's her kitchen, not mine. So I made heavy whipping cream. I can put this, we're gonna do that on our chia pudding. So this is, I have a dairy sensitivity. It tends to cause inflammation in my body. So this is homemade coconut whipped topping. I simply made it, I put this in the refrigerator upside down. Why upside down? Because then the fluid sorts to the top. Pull off the fluid, simply 1 teaspoon of vanilla, organic again, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon or a little bit of lemon, whatever you want, and just whisk it up in your blender or your mixer, and it works fine. So this can go on the chia pudding, this can go on your coffee, soaking all that amazing amounts of fat. 4 amazing ideas. We're rotating through that. Don't do almond everything. Don't do coconut everything. So make sure, I love this. I'm buying this before I leave the store today. My husband's coming 15 minutes later so I can do some shopping. But again, when you're trying to get more healthy fats and kiddos, these are amazing ideas that you can use any time of the day. And she put her cocoa nibs on there. So that's really all I have to say. We're happy to take some questions. I know ladies here want to have some tasting.
But one on yours.
Oh, now we're taking requests. So I'm going to talk, it was a great question. Why would you use MCT and or coconut oil? So this is a great question. So coconut oil, I'm sorry, it's not my kitchen. Coconut oil contains C6, C8, C10, and C12. It'll be my kitchen soon. I'll be back. Don't worry about that. You're gonna find me here like every other day.
It can totally be your kitchen.
It's so legit. I have to take you on a tour here. It's beautiful. Coconut oil is a solid at room temperature because it has C6, C8, C10, and C12. When you take C10 and C12 out, this is MCT oil, it becomes a liquid at room temperature, so it's only C8. C8 is a great, amazing source of energy. It also helps immobilize triglycerides. Triglycerides cause plaquing in your arteries. Coconut oil, though, when it has the C12 in it, is actually great this time of year because it's antibacterial, antifungal, it's anti-parasitic. So the questions are coming up the top, so I'm distracted. Anyway, it's a great thing. So you can, again, put all the coconut milk, coconut cream, and grass-fed butter. Just rotate through your fat. Don't put grass-fed butter in everything that you cook, your eggs, your chia pudding, and your coffee. Mix your healthy fats up. They all have amazing properties to help your brain and the rest of your body. So I want to thank Suanna for saying, yes, come and cook in my kitchen. And can you get everything out? And can you chop everything up for me? Can you have it all ready and pre-chopped? So She did an
Yes.
amazing job here today, and I will actually post her recipes when they're done. I will take pictures, we'll group them together so you can see exactly the brands that we talked about, so you can check them out at your local natural grocers.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to give a shout out for natural grocers?
Come see me if you are having trouble sticking to the reset. I can help give you private coaching for free.
Yep, and next week we talked about doing maybe, or the week after, doing a waffle, because a waffle is like everything. You can put pulled pork on waffle, you can do smoked salmon, you can do an over easy egg. There is nothing like avocado. There's nothing you can't do with a good keto waffle. So
Right.
thanks again for having me in your kitchen today. It's been
You're
super
welcome.
fun, and we'll be back. So you guys have a great day. We'll look for your questions throughout the day. Please feel free to share this. If you know someone else who's on this journey, a better way of lifestyle, we know we're getting ready to kick off our 14-day keto challenge through Cardin Center for Wellness. In January, Natural Grocers is picking off Mark Simeon's 6-week keto program. So this is a great way for you to actually start getting those recipes down, start figuring out what to do. Again, we're just filling time. We're not even at 20 minutes, so we did all that in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I was worried that it was going to take extra time.
Because I wanted to make the waffles.
Well,
And then we had the tuna. We're like, no, we can just hold up the tuna. We'll tease them with the tuna because it's too much. So try something new tomorrow. If you're doing eggs every day, please don't do that. Rotate through them at least no more than 2 to 3 times a week on the eggs.
Yeah.
Oftentimes people get stuck because they're so dang easy. But think things like smoked salmon. Think things like, when you're buying the nice skipjack tuna, that you're buying a good quality tuna that's really high in protein. So thanks again for joining us. We can't wait to see you next time. Again, please share, please comment, please ask. And when we clean up, I promise I will get pictures of all the brands that we have here at Natural Grocers. You guys have a great day.